Namaste everybody. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi there, I'm Veena and it's a pleasure to have you here. We are here today to do a reading on what do you need to heal. Please remember these are general readings. They may not resonate with everybody. So please take whatever resonates and leave the rest. The timestamps will be given in the description box below. So let's start the reading. So grab a cuppa, pull a chair, sit down, and let's begin our reading. Pile 1, pile 2. This crystal is for pile 1. I believe this is citrine, but I'm not sure. My knowledge on crystals is not great. Pile 2. Do take your time to choose your pile. Let your intuition guide you. Do not go with your head, or do not go with the idea that I like that deck, so let me choose that deck. Don't do that, not for this reading. Truly allow your intuition and your heart to guide you. Just take a moment and see which card are you actually truly drawn to, which pile are you truly drawn to, and just go with that pile. All right, you can always pause the video if you need a bit more time to make your choice. Meanwhile, we'll start with pile 1. The spread that I'm using today is called the Heal Spread, and this spread is by Kat from Solstice Shoppy. Her account, she has an Instagram account, and I'll link her Instagram page below. But this is called the Heal Spread and by Kat, and I really love the spread. These are your oracle cards. We'll look into these later. So we'll just go ahead and do the Heal Spread. Let's see, what is it that pile 1 you guys need to heal? What does pile 1 need to heal? Okay, where could you use the most healing right now? 2 of Pentacles. So this is for where could you use the most healing right now? Looks like you guys are juggling a lot of things. It's not that you people are not capable of juggling this. Of course, you are very much capable. You have the potential to juggle so many things and do them right. But I think you are now slowly beginning to get overwhelmed. There is a lot that you have to do. Maybe things are just getting added on to your plate. Initially, you thought I could manage 2 things, but now slowly you're beginning to see that there are more than 2 things. Things are just getting added on, and it is slowly getting difficult for you to stay grounded. It's slowly getting difficult for you to focus, to stay focused, to stay grounded, to have that balance. Somewhere I think you are now slowly getting stressed. You're beginning to lose your temper. You're beginning to get annoyed and irritated. Maybe you're even beginning to snap at people. You are unsure of things. You're slowly really finding it difficult to get the clarity that you need, the confidence that you need to go ahead and do a good job with things. For some of you, it could also be a confusion about which way to go, which path to choose. So I think a lot of healing needs to come in order to give your body some rest. You are tired. You are mentally and physically tired. And you need to rest. You need a break. You need to give yourself physical rest. You need to give your mind a break. You need to have some amount of entertainment coming into your life, pile number 1. you guys are feeling exhausted. I think physically and mentally you are feeling exhausted. It's as if, you could, it's as if you would, if someone could give you a nice massage, you would actually enjoy that immensely. It is that kind of an exhaustion. It's that kind of a tiredness that you feel, that you just want to, stretch yourself out, throw all the work away, and then just go and probably relax in a beach and sleep and rest, and maybe for a couple of days not even pick a book to read. You just want to rest and gaze at the stars and just relax. Okay. Next question: how do these wounds manifest in your daily life? Page of Pentacles. It is not giving you an opportunity to work on your hobbies. It is not giving you the time to explore new avenues, to explore new ventures, to explore new hobbies, or even work on your existing hobbies. For some of you, I get this feeling that you had plans of starting off on something. Maybe you wanted to learn something new. You wanted to explore a new hobby. Probably even learn a new skill and take it ahead and see how, if this hobby can turn into your profession much later in life. You were having some kind of an idea. You probably had a vision, and you wanted to work towards that vision, and because of so much work coming your way, you are not able to find time to explore all of that. For some of you, I think you even probably, I think, wanted to just ground yourself, wanted to just be in nature, wanted to just give yourself a break, maybe explore new cities, travel perhaps, but start something new for yourself. Start which was completely for yourself, meant for you and you alone. Something like a me time that you wanted to start. Probably for some of you, you even wanted to start yoga. Maybe you wanted to explore yoga. And you were probably doing this for your health. Maybe you wanted to start focusing on your health and improve your health in so many ways. And yoga was probably just one of it. And now you are so busy and so stressed for time that you're not finding time to give to yourself, to explore, pardon me, to explore these new horizons that you wanted to explore. Okay, let's pull a card for how do these scars impact your relationships. Six of Cups. I think this is affecting your relationship, especially with your dearest and the most loved ones. I don't think you're able to give them the time, attention, and the care that you would want to give, because you are very, very, very strongly bonded with people you love. And with you being so overwhelmed with work, with you being so exhausted mentally and physically, you do not have it in you to be able to care for them, to give them that time that you feel they deserve, the attention that you feel they deserve and they need. Somewhere you're not even probably able to take care of their day-to-day needs. Maybe you've just left them to fend for their own. Like, okay, take care of your meal, or the food is kept there, just help yourself. Or maybe for some of you, you actually have a pet. It could be any pet, but you probably have a pet, and that pet wants your attention and your time, but you're not able to give it because you're so overwhelmed. I think your family is the one which is actually getting the most affected and impacted because of your exhaustion, because of your uh, overwhelm. Maybe some of you have kids and you're not able to give them time, and that is actually affecting you a lot. For some of you, maybe it is a relationship, a connection. Maybe some of you are not even married, but there is this very special soulmate relationship, and you are not able to give time to your person, and that is affecting you deeply. I think for some of you, a lot of your childhood wounds are coming up. Maybe there is some inner child work that you need to do. Maybe things like, what you lacked as a child, the attention you didn't get, or the love that you didn't get from a parent, the appreciation you didn't get from a parent. Maybe all of that is coming to surface for some of you. And all of these is actually affecting your current state of mind and affecting the people around you. Because somewhere you are feeling distant, you are feeling you are being very snappy at them, and they are not able to understand what happened, why, how, what happened, what did they do wrong, or what went wrong suddenly that you seem so different, that you seem so distant. They feel it is all because of the amount of work you've taken up. But I don't think it is just about that. I think it is also about a lot of your childhood issues coming up. For some of you, it could also be a breakup which happened in the recent past, or for some of you, which happened quite a long time ago, which is now coming up. All these memories are coming up for you, and you are trying your best to maintain that balance in your day-to-day life, to to be as composed as possible, as to actually keep yourself together, but you are actually having a difficult time. You're having a difficult time being composed, calm, focusing on work, managing the house, your work, yourself. It's actually very overwhelming for you, pile number one. I think it's your inner child wounds that need your attention the most right now. Maybe for some of you, it could be a loss of your pet, and you're actually feeling it very much because probably your pet was this stress buster for you. It was this boosting positive energy in your life. Or it's just that love, that sense of belonging that you so much want to feel. There is this innate need in you to feel that sense of belonging. And all of this is coming up for you right now, pile number one, where you are able to realize all of this, that it's all coming up. You probably thought that you've dealt with all of this, but all of this is coming up all over again. Maybe it was just a friend who triggered it. Maybe it was too much work, too much stress. Maybe someone's pet, whatever. But all of this, you are having to deal with all of this right now. Okay, next card we are going to pull for a lesson that you have learned from this experience. Six of Wands. I think you have learned that your happiness really depends on you. There can never be an external force which can be the reason for your happiness. Your happiness always depends on you. Your success depends on you. It is on your conduct, your behavior, your thinking that gets you the attention, that gets you the respect, that gets you the admiration, and that gets you the success. And ultimately, your happiness depends on you and no one else. This is the biggest lesson that you've learned from this experience. That no third party, no second party, no external force can ever give you that sense of happiness, success, and fulfillment like you truly can. Let's pull a card for how can you begin to heal this trauma. Death. So it is all about transformation. It is all about this understanding that you had, that you are your source of happiness. This understanding that you have had, it is about putting it into practice in your day-to-day life. It is about making that your reality, where you start working on your thought process, on your behavior patterns, on allowing all of this trauma to come to surface and heal. So you're able to transmute this pain into that healing energy. So you're able to find that happiness within yourself. It is how you, one step at a time, one baby step at a time. That is what you need to do, Pile 1. Take one issue at a time and work on it. It is about giving yourself that permission to feel the pain and transmute it. It is about giving yourself the permission to change, to transform, and not resist this transformation. Because that is how you will be able to heal yourself. It is about giving yourself permission to allow a fresh energy, a fresh thought, a fresh inspiration come and take over you, so you're able to release and let go of all of that which is not serving you, which is causing you so much pain. If that means taking 10 minutes out for that yoga that you wanted to do it. If that means going, getting your appointment fixed with a therapist, do that. If that means taking on a creative project because you are a creative person, and by giving a platform to your emotions through creativity will help you heal, do that. If that means just getting yourself a mandala book and coloring it, do that. Whatever healing means to you, whatever transformation means for you, do that. Because it is going to mean different things for different people. For some, it could just be questioning their own self. It's about inner work. At the end of the day, we all have to do our inner work, but how we do it is different. For some, it could be journaling. For some, it could be doodling. For some, it could be painting. For some, it could be singing or music or sports or dance. You do you. You see what helps you to work on yourself. What helps you bring in that change. Use 1 month, just 30 whole days, the entire 30 days to change one aspect of yourself. If it is about you wanting to de-addict yourself from social media. Tell yourself for the next 30 days, I am only going to spend X number of time, or X amount of time, or X hours on social media. Or maybe I'm just going to go onto social media once a week. These are just examples. You know what you need to do, and you know how you need to do it. Because you already have that understanding that you alone can give you happiness and success and fulfillment. So it is just about now bringing that into practice and allowing yourself to live your life the best way possible, to live your life to the fullest. If that means socializing with friends, then do that. If that means taking time out and meditating and just being by yourself, then do that. If that means going for a walk or a hike or just being in nature or going for a swim, whatever that means to you, bring that into your day to day life. Make that a part of your life and ensure that, if not every day, at least twice a week, you will definitely take up that hobby and you would do it. If it's journaling, see, can you actually do not just journal, but add some creativity to your journaling if that helps you. Whatever it is, bring that into your daily life. Pile number 1. So let's see what the oracle cards have to say for you. That's intimacy. That's our first card, intimacy. So maybe for some of you, you're not comfortable with intimacy. And it could very well be because of your childhood wounds, of whatever that you experienced in your childhood. Maybe you don't understand intimacy, or you just feel, if I'm going to get intimate with somebody, this person's going to just leave or turn around or turn his or her back on me. So for some of you, maybe you find intimacy very scary and very difficult. Probably that is what you need to work on. Pile number 1. To open yourself and allow people to enter your life. One step at a time. I'm not saying just, open yourself completely up and don't protect yourself. No, have healthy boundaries. Set healthy boundaries. But allow people to come in. For some of you, maybe a new relationship is going to come in, and it is time for you to be open and ready for that relationship. And for that, whatever you need to heal, you have to start doing that so that this relationship is healthy and it is the way that you want it to be. Because when you have the right mindset, you pull the right kind of person towards you. Okay, the next card we have is, the key to prayer is to forget what I think I need. You could always pause and read this. It says the key to prayer is to forget what I think I need. So maybe it is about letting go of your expectations and surrendering, just doing your bit, doing whatever you need to do in order to heal yourself, and then surrendering the outcome or everything else to the universe. Or it could also be whatever it means to you. Whatever it means to you is the right thing. So take that. And that's all I have for you. Pile number 1. If you liked it, do like, share, and subscribe. It's a beautiful way to support online tarot. All right, let's move to pile number 2. It was an honor to read for you pile number 1. Pile number 2. We'll look at your oracle cards later. Let's see what comes up. What do you need to heal? Pile number 2. So the spread I'm using here is The Heel Spread by Kat from Solstice Shopping. Her Instagram account, I'll link in the description box below. Okay, where could you use the most healing right now? Pile number 2. 9 of Coins, which means 9 of Pentacles. Okay. You are tired of being alone. You are somewhere you feel that you need support, but you are not really reaching out to people. You are resisting company. You are not allowing people in. You're very focused on your work. You're very focused on yourself. Not in a bad way. You feel that you need your boundaries, that your work is everything, and your work can help you get over things. Maybe there is a lot of pain that you've gone through in the past, and for some reason you feel that just being involved and engrossed in your work is going to help you get out of that pain, to move on, or to not feel the pain. But even you know that is not true, because if that were true, then you wouldn't be working on being so independent. You are very focused on being independent, doing things alone, doing things your way, building that abundance, that discipline, that self confidence, that awareness. You are working on yourself very diligently. And somewhere you are tired of it because you are doing all of this to avoid pain, to protect yourself. I'm not saying that we all don't want to protect ourselves. Of course we want to, but we know that we can't really protect ourselves from pain, can we? I mean, if we are in very intimate relationships or in a very closely bonded family unit, there will be pain. We will have to go through some amount of pain or issues, right? We cannot really protect ourselves from pain. But you are trying your best to keep yourself away from people so you do not get involved in anything which is painful. So somewhere you're protecting yourself in this way by keeping yourself away from others. Now, that is not helping you, not really, because on a probably mental, on a very superficial mental level, you feel yes, I'm doing all of this, and I'm growing stronger by the day. But somewhere in your heart, you do feel alone. You feel lonely. You feel the need for a companionship. You feel the need for support. You feel the need to be looked after, to be cared for, to be understood. Let's pull a card for how do these wounds manifest in your daily life. 2 of Wands. I think you are very unsure about what to do next. I mean, you know that you are working on yourself, you're being very disciplined, you're being very structured, you are focusing on your work and all of that, but what next? What happens after this? Because you do have your passions, and your passions are not just your work, right? There are other passions that drive you too. So what about those passions? So what do I do with them? Or how do I find balance in me? I mean, all of the structure, all of this discipline is good, yes, but how do I find that balance? How do I choose what next? Which way should I go? I think you are tempted to go towards a more promising, maybe relationship, but somewhere you're resisting it. A part of you is saying, let's go there. That really seems lush and green and abundant. And a part of you is saying, um, no. I mean, what you see is not what you get, or the grass on the other side always seems green, or something like that. So you are on the edge. You are not taking that next step. You are in two minds. You want to go, but you're pulling yourself back. You're holding yourself back. You're like, no, no, I don't want to go there. I don't want to do it. And I don't want to get into this situation all over again. What if that causes me hurt, pain, and all of that? And somewhere this kind of this uncertainty is now starting to trickle into your daily life, into your day-to-day affairs, where you are unable to take a decision, or you're being uncertain for most things, and this is beginning to frustrate you. Let's pull a card for how do these cards impact your relationships. Ace of Wands. You are not wanting to get into any relationships. You are not getting into a deep-seated relationship. You are avoiding any relationship which is serious, which is like a long-term commitment, which involves you committing to something. And for some of you, it could very well be a long-term committed work even, You are probably just saying, okay, let me just pick up some part-time jobs or something on contract, but nothing which is major, which needs my long-term commitment. But for sure, it is you're okay, to have a very short-lived, passionate relationship, but I don't think you are okay committing yourself into a long-term, deep relationship. Let's pull a card for a lesson you have learned from this experience. Five of Wands. A lot of competition. Maybe you feel that in order to gain someone's attention, you need to be competitive, you need to prove yourself, you need to be that strong, independent person. You need to be able to prove that, yes, you're capable of doing something, that you're capable of taking care of the other person. And for some of you, you also have this feeling that, if I don't know why, but I keep feeling that this is more like a relationship kind of a thing, where you're resisting getting into any kind of a relationship. So for some of you, you feel that if I'm going to get into any relationships, I am going to have all those misunderstandings, miscommunications, all of those fights and arguments, and where I would need to give explanations and clarifications, and I would need to be accountable for something. I would need to be responsible for something, and I don't want to do it anymore. Somewhere you are really tired of all of this, and you feel that a relationship would mean all of this, would mean investing so much in it, and you're not sure if you want to. Okay, let's pull a card for how can I begin to heal this trauma. Queen of Cups. It's all about allowing yourself to feel, which is what you're not allowing yourself to do. You are not allowing yourself to feel at all. You're being very busy in your day to day life, in your work life, uh, focusing your attention on structuring a disciplined life for yourself, investing your energies and time in your work and building something for yourself, but you do not want to go deep at all. You do not want to touch that emotional part of yourself. You just want to keep that away. You just want to shut your heart out, and you're like, my life is fine. I'm able to achieve everything even without really looking at my emotions or allowing my emotions to interrupt or bother me in any way. My life seems to be going just fine. So, why do I need to go that way? Why do I need to go the emotional way? I don't need to, because this seems more stable, this seems more healthy, this seems more practical. You want to be more practical, you want to be more driven than you want to be emotional. You don't want to look at your sensitive side, and that is because you are a very sensitive person. Pile number 2. You guys are very sensitive. It is very easy for you to get attached to somebody, and also very easy for you to get affected by somebody or something. It is very easy for you to get hurt because you are very sensitive people. And some of you, you are also empathetic people, and people's energies around affect you deeply. And you just don't want to put up with all this. You just want to have those boundaries in place so you can keep people away. You can keep all of those unwanted energies away, which is fine, which is completely fine. One must have those healthy boundaries in place. But you cannot just shut your heart out and say, I'm not going to feel anything, because no matter how much you don't want to feel, you know that you do feel. Because if you didn't feel, you wouldn't do whatever you are doing to protect yourself, right? So, the way you can heal your trauma is to allow those emotions to come out and to start feeling again, is to give yourself permission to feel, because your emotions will heal you. Drink lots of water, pile number 2, that will help you in healing. If you have any kind of water body, a lake, a pond, an ocean perhaps, go there. Salt water bath will help you. Go for a swim, that will help you. If you guys love fishes, then probably being with fishes will also help you. Maybe just having an aquarium at home will help you. Tending to the fishes will help you. Or probably just going to a nearby lake or a place where you feel you can see the fishes. Some of you can wear pearls, or I feel there are some people here watching who actually like pearls. If you're drawn to pearls, please do use pearls. It's going to help you. There's a lot you can offer in terms of emotional support and being emotional and sensitive towards others. You people have this ability to heal Don't just shut yourself off like that emotionally. And number two, because allowing to feel is really going to help you heal. Allowing to those emotions to come out, to release those emotions, to unleash those emotions. It's going to help you heal. If that means just journaling about the way you feel and allowing yourself to be with that feeling and then release it, that is going to help you a lot. Because you guys are also very intuitive. And if you're not going to allow those emotions to surface, and if you're not going to release that, then you are blocking your own progress. By releasing all these bottled up emotions, you will make space for new things to come. You will make space for your own gifts to grow. For your intuitive and psychic abilities to grow, you need to make space. You need to release these pent up emotions, because these emotions are causing a lot of problems for you, in the sense that there is a lot of internal battle going on. Maybe you're aware, maybe you're not, but there is a lot of internal battle going on, which is leaving you very confused, very fogged. You are not finding clarity. And it is only because of all of these emotions inside you, bottled up, which you've not really vented or given a platform of outlet. That's what you need to do. Part number two, to heal. You need to allow yourself to feel and release these pent up emotions. Let's see what your oracle cards have to say. Creation. The first card we have here is creation. So maybe you're creative people, but with your emotions so bottled up and in check, you are not able to allow that creative process to flow. Your creative juices are not flowing freely. Maybe you're finding that stagnation, and maybe that can also be a reason why there is so much of confusion or lack of clarity that you feel, or maybe this kind of an internal conflict that you feel because you can't understand what's going on. Why do I have this creative block? Why am I not able to express myself? I mean, I can feel that spark, yes, but I'm not able to really express myself. I'm not able to flow freely. And why is this happening? Going out in the nature is going to help you. Like I said, anything to do with water is going to help you. I think a lot of you are also attracted to birds. Maybe just being in nature and observing these birds and watching these birds will also help you unleash those emotions and unleash your creativity in the process. For some of you, just looking up at the night sky and gazing at the stars is something that you love doing. Do that. And that is the time when you can actually reflect, contemplate, look within, and let go of whatever that needs to be. Let go. The next card here says, I create mindful moments throughout the day, reminding myself that I am love and miracles are natural. What did I say? You have to allow yourself to feel. Create those mindful moments throughout the day where you check in with yourself and see, okay, what's going on with me? What am I feeling? How am I feeling? And what would I need to do to make myself comfortable with this? How do I deal with this feeling? What can I do to deal with this feeling? What can I do to make myself feel good? And remember that you are love and miracles are natural because you are intuitive, you are sensitive, you are the empaths, and you know that you have the ability to be there for others, to heal others. It's time you heal yourself. This is what the card says. You can always pause the video to read the message. That is all I have for you, pile number 2. If you liked and it resonated, do like, share, and subscribe. It was an honor reading your cards. Have a great day ahead. Namaste.